clay's flying, engines roaring full. Side by side, leaning into the fight, chasing that checkered flag at night. We're burning up dirt, kicking up dust, ain't nothing like racing with the rest of us. British steel, we're tough as nails, one lap closer, bringing trails from green to checkered, all out attack. We're born for the dirt, ain't looking back. Got mud in the gears, fuel in the veins, working all week just to feel this strain. On the edge, we don't play it safe, running that wall, we're hitting the brakes. We're burning up dirt, kicking up dust, ain't nothing like racing with the rest of us. British steel, we're tough as nails, one lap closer, bringing trails from green to checkered, all out attack. We're born for the dirt, ain't looking back. In the pits, we're family bound by grease and grit, building dreams from the ground, there's no quit. We live for the thrill, speed's our desire. When we hit the track, we're playing with fire. We're burning up dirt, kicking up dust, ain't nothing like racing with the rest of us. British steel, we're tough as nails, one lap closer, breaking trails from green to checkered, all out attack. We're born for the dirt, ain't looking back. This is our creed, dirt track living is all we need. Giving it all, no room for slack, down in the mud and we're never looking back. We're burning up dirt, kicking up dust, ain't nothing like racing with the rest of us. British steel, we're tough as nails, one lap closer, breaking trails from green to checkered, all out attack. We're born for the dirt, ain't looking back. Feel the thunder roll, the clay's flying, engines roaring full. Side by side, leaning into the fight, chasing that checkered flag at night. We're burning up dirt, kicking up dust, ain't nothing like racing with the rest of us. British steel, we're tough as nails, one lap closer, bringing trails from green to checkered, all out attack. We're born for the dirt, ain't looking back. Fuel in the veins, working all week just to feel this strain. On the edge, we don't play it safe, running that wall, we're hitting the brakes. We're burning up dirt, kicking up dust, ain't nothing like racing with the rest of us.
What's up, everybody? What's up? I see you guys out there just getting up and everything. I see you, Demon. I see you, Clint. And Tim, we're not doing any roast talk tonight. Took last week off for the most part, and we are going to be firing back up to the regular stuff this week. No Pro Series racing. We got a little treat. I'm going to be doing a comeback in the modified, so I will be recording those and putting those up on YouTube. So make sure you guys go follow us over at MDITV Now over on YouTube. Getting up in the session now as these guys get in. If you guys want to get in, you will have to take an EOL now, but there is another race, UMPs, after this at Cedar Lake, but you can get in their Discord. I am, as soon as I get in the server, we're booting up into the server now. Booting up in the server now, guys.
No room for slack, down in the mud and we're never looking back.
All right, so it is a league. It is. I put the Discord link over there on the Facebook side when you mess with Michael. Go check it out over there. You can get in still. You'll have to take an EOL in this one, but you can still get in here. But the password is in there. It is set up as a channel. You'll see the password in it, and look up Dirt Series Promotions and hosted. But But you can get up in here and do a little bit of racing with us. They're doing UMPs next, Michael. I know you like the UMPs. So you'll be able to run the UMPs also, Swank. All right, what do we got out there? Right now, it is BJ Goodnight out there with the quick time. Clifford Driscoll second. Scott Dobbs third. Gibbs and Josh Smith are the only ones that have taken laps for now. Oh, hold on. What is... Oh, I know what's wrong. Hold on. I think I know what's wrong. Yep. We know that's not right. There it is. Now it's right. How you guys doing tonight? Make sure you guys get those likes, shares, and follows out there as we are ready for a doubleheader. Appreciate it, Michael. I actually made it with AI. It's an AI song. I wrote it with ChatGPT and then put it in Suno. Came out pretty good. All right, so we are closing in on the end of practice here pretty soon. Just a quick little practice as these guys are out on the track. Go ahead and turn that game volume up a little bit. Watching Clifford Driscoll out there in the number 63 machine. Everybody's in their own session. Oh, I hate it when it does that. Brad Dyer out there in the number 56. Been a minute since we've seen him out on the track. Good to see him out there running with us here tonight. So Dirt Series Promotions, they got 3 races left. They got this one. They got, the Knoxville Nationals coming up next. And then another Slick Track Challenge to close out the year. Next week is a money race, guys. Get signed up for that. All the money goes back into the purse. If you guys sign up, they don't keep anything. They don't pay me anything. So that's up to you guys if you want to donate in the stream. I do not charge the leagues for broadcast. But go ahead and check these guys out over at Dirt-Series. I got a message about late models. I didn't get a chance to read it, but I did see it. But go check out dirt-series.com and get signed up for their races they got left. All right, so we are closing in on that to practice. About a minute and a half left. I hate it when it's a single practices like this, because then we don't get to see them. But they have added a couple new features here, as you can clearly see. They have added some dust. It was pretty dusty in the practice session. I'll be curious to see how it looks in the race. If you're back in the field, it is a whole lot more difficult to move your way up, as these guys are throwing up a lot of dust. So it's going to be interesting if you start deep in the field. Qualifying is definitely going to make a huge advantage. You also see it made a little bit of a change on the cars. You can see these cars are actually more dusty than they are muddy, so it's going to be interesting to see how that progresses too. It is kind of cool. I think it's a little too much dust. It's not realistic enough. If you've been on a dirt track, you know it just is a kind of like a big cloud is what it produces, not these little chutes out behind the car. But it is better than what they had, as Driscoll continues to put down those heaters. Scott Dobbs in second, Landon Moody in third. They don't. They don't. Yeah, you don't know. You never know what they might add, though. They need to give us a little bit more love on this dirt side, but we need to give ourselves a little bit more love, too, and produce some better racing out here, as this is going to be the close of practice, and we are going to get ready for qualifying here tonight. There will be no heat races. Everybody's going to make the feature. See if anybody new happened to jump in. We ended up with 18 cars in this one. So 18 cars did end up into tonight's race. We thought it was going to be 14. So ended up with a couple extra ones. But if you guys are interested in, I need to message Swank. Get in the UMPs. I mean, yeah, I get that. we do have the Chili Bowl. Scott Dobbs out on the track right now. He said qualifying is going to be essential here tonight in that number 29. I think he scraped the wall. He still counted his lap. Wow, Driscoll going to come out there with a quick time with a 14.214. He was looking quick in practice tonight and in the practice race too. Won the practice race. Moody going to be second. Man, they are quite a bit off of what Driscoll did. Driscoll did a 2. There's Moody. He's going to bump it up to a 4. Here's Brett Caudell. He's going to show himself with a 2.51. So Brett Caudell going to jump into that number 2 spot. Let's see who else we got out there. We got Josh Smith out on the track in the number 83 machine, as he does a lap here around Cedar Lake. He's going to come out of turn number 4. Man, he got so close to that wall. Where is he going to put it? 10th quick for his first lap. Let's see if he picks it up on lap number 2. It is definitely ultra slick. I think they started at about 85% here tonight. Rarely do we do any sprints. We don't do a lot of sprints, as it looks like he's going to be 11th on the night here tonight, as he pulls off in that number 83. We got Aaron Sanders out there putting down some laps. Riley Timmons out there on the track in the number 7. Let's see what he's able to do here tonight as he starts lap number 1. Man, Dobbs is starting 11th now. That is not where he wanted to be, as Riley's going to come around and complete lap number 1. Puts it 14th quick. Let's see if he can pick up the pace here just a little bit. I think he popped the wall there. Oh, he didn't. He did, but it didn't count against him. Had water go around the wrong tube. It hurt. He's going to put it 8th quick with a 5.51. So definitely picking up the pace there on lap number 2. Wesley out on the track doing some extra credit in that number 81. Man, that water sat funny in my throat. All right. I don't know if you guys have ever done that, but my water got stuck like in the middle, like in my chest area. That was super painful. All right. So these guys going to come out on the track, do a little bit of warm up here as we get ready for tonight's main event. They're going to go in, burn in the track just a little bit more. They will probably cut this warm up short. I'm sure it's like 6 minutes. It's 8 minutes. They'll probably cut it about 2 or 3 minutes. We'll see what they do as these guys all pull out on the track here, getting ready for tonight's main event. Looks like Brandon Gibbs going to have a little bit of internet malfunction in the number 34. Where'd he go? He's back out on the track. That was a big glitch, as we got a line waiting to get off of pit road here. They're trying to find an opening, as we are going to have a full track here tonight. 18 cars set to do battle here tonight at Cedar Lake. Gibbs is definitely having some internet issues here. Dobbs just put Caudell into the wall. Let's go take a look and see. Oh, it's just quality. Hopefully that fixes itself. Looks like Snyder having a little bit of an internet connection issue as they come out of turn number 4. So I might be a little rusty. Took a little bit of a break last week, so we're going to get back in the swing of things here tonight with a double header, as we got more cars coming out onto the track here. These guys getting this track burned in, getting the feel of the... It's all about getting into a rhythm here tonight on the slick track. You got to get in that rhythm to keep that speed up. So these hot laps definitely meaning a lot to these guys here tonight. Big Dick swinging, right? Yeah, they are out there, Big Dick swinging for sure. Hey, guys, don't forget, if you guys go check out dirt-series.com, you can get into their Discord. They are running UMPs next. After this, make sure you go in there, click on their Discord link. Password will be in there. Anybody can join. It is in a hosted. You just need the password, need to be in their Discord, and need to be there for the drivers' meeting, as that is going to come up after the conclusion of this 30-lap main event, as these guys are piling it in here in turn number 4 in the warm-up. Good thing they get unlimited fast repairs here. It will be another slick track challenge in the UMPs. That should be fun. Those will definitely be racy here tonight. I'm definitely interested in how those UMPs are going to end up here tonight when we get into that race here later on. So 30-minute race. Oh, let's see. We probably should be getting in that UMP race before 10 o'clock. So make sure you guys keep watching the channel. If you guys want to get in there, make sure you go join their Discord. Wade Connor in the number 19 trying to find some speed. He is going to pull off the track on the back straightaway. Well, pull on the track and then starts rolling again. He is definitely struggling with something here. He's got to find some speed. He's a little bit off the pace. Brett Caudill currently second quick on the boards. Scott Dobbs, third quick. He's going to need a little bit of help. He's going to be starting deep in the field here tonight in that number 11 spot. I do believe top 4 are inverted from qualifying. We go double check that information. Top 7 are inverted from qualifying. So if we go take a look at qualifying, we'll find out who is on the pole. Let's go take a look and see where these guys qualified here tonight. So Driscoll's going to be starting 7th. Brett will be starting 6th. BJ in 5th. Brad Allman in 4th. Landon Moody in 3rd. Logan Romney in 2nd, and Wesley going to take the pole here tonight. That might be dangerous for the field. Wesley always a threat in all the races that he's in, as these guys continue to put some laps in here in the warm-up. I don't know how much more of this one he's going to run. We're about 4 minutes in. 4 minutes into the warm-up now. Looks like Wade has found a little bit of speed. He is past Colton Snyder, but Colton has not taken another lap in the number 24. But definitely finding a little bit more speed in that number 19. Hopefully getting up to pace here before the race tonight. All right, guys, do you see any of your favorites out there on the track? Who do you think is going to win this one here tonight as you look at the leaderboard there here in the warm-up, as they got a big wreck in turn number 3 and 4? All right, so they are finishing up warm-up as we are 5 minutes in, so they're going to go ahead and finish their last laps and pull off the track, and we're going to get into tonight's main event as we get ready for 30 laps here at Cedar Lake in the Dirt Slick Track Challenge, brought to you by Dirt Series Promotions. You're pulling for the last place guy? That's funny. All right, we are into the darkness and getting ready for tonight's main event as we are going to go through tonight's starting lineup here for race number 9 here at Cedar Lake. Starting on the pole here tonight in the number 81 machine, it's going to be Wesley Gwaltney. Starting outside of him in the number 7 machine, I don't know what number is he in the actual 14? In the number 14 machine, it is going to be Logan Romney. Starting inside row number 2 here tonight in the number 84 Spider-Man looking machine, it's going to be Landon Moody. Outside of him in the number 9, out of Dirt Series Promotions, all out graphics, it's going to be Brad Allman. Starting on the inside of row number 3 in the number 41, he is good for one night. It's going to be BJ Goodnight. Starting in the number 6 spot in the number 93 machine, watch out for him in that House of Speed 3D racing machine, it's going to be Brett Caudill. Starting 7th, he was our quick time in qualifying here tonight. It's going to be the number 63 of Clifford Driscoll. Starting outside of him in the number 8 spot, it's going to be Riley Timmons. Starting inside row number 5 here tonight, it's going to be Jordan Koblitz. Am I saying that right? Outside of him in the number 10 spot, it's going to be the number 43 of Nick King. Starting inside row number 6 in that number 11 spot in the 747, it's going to be Tyson Banks. Outside of him, it's going to be the number 29, Scott Scrap Metal Dobbs. Starting inside row number 7 here tonight in that number 13 position, it's going to be the number 83, Josh Smith. Outside of him, it's going to be Aaron Sanders. Starting 15th, it's going to be Wade Connor. 16th, Colton Snyder. Then rounding out the field, it's going to be Brandon Gibbs and Brad Dreyer as they come out of turn number 4. Looking for that green flag here tonight. When's it going to fly? Green flag is out. Green flag's out as they head down into turn number 1 and 2. Oh, Wesley's going to slide up the track. They're going to be 3 wide. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Landon looking for the lead. Let's go, Brett, says Michael. Out of turn number 4. Man, were they 4 wide? We got one in the wall. He's around. It's going to be Logan Romney as they come out of turn number 4. Caution flag is out. Let's go take a look and see what exactly happened to Logan there as he goes around. All right, so he's going to slide up the track. Here comes Wesley. Oh, Wesley just gets into him. Gets into that quarter panel. Coming out of turn number 4. Expected Logan to have a little bit more speed, and he goes around. Caution flag out for the first time here tonight. Thomas Day Mitchell Mohawk Ironworker. That is a hell of a name. Let's go, Brett. Let's keep wrecking. You're going to win. Yeah, they're gonna keep wrecking. All right, so caution flag is out here with Landon Moody out front. Wesley, you gonna take that EOL? Wesley going to take the EOL. That's going to get Brad Allman the number 2 spot. Brett Caudill in 4th. BJ Goodnight in 5th. So anyways, so they're going to get it lined up. This is going to be a Delaware restart. If you guys are not familiar with Delaware, Dylan is not in here, believe it or not. Al? Maybe he'll be in the UMP one coming up after this, but he is not in this one. All right, so Delaware restart. It's going to be Landon Moody out front all by himself. They're going to double it up 2 by 2 for second out back. Looks like Brad Allman has taken the outside. You should join. You can join the UMP race. Just make sure you go to dirt-series.com. Join their Discord. Password will be in there, and you got to be in there for the driver's meeting. All right, we are looking for the green flag this time by as they come down the back straightaway. Landon Moody going to lead the field. This start will be on Moody as they head into turn number 3 and 4. When are they going to fire off? Green flag is out. Green flag's out as they come down the front straightaway, down into 1 and 2. Brett Caudill going to try to dig the outside. Brad Allman going to have the dig the top, runs the wall, big run down the back straightaway into 3 and 4. It's going to be side by side per second. They're looking for 3 wide for 4th. Out of turn number 4, down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Look at Driscoll digging that bottom side. The Catfish at work back in the pack, trying to roll his way forward as here comes Caudill back up underneath Allman. Allman going to get sideways. Caudill going to take advantage, but he can't get it at the line. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Going to be side by side out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. Looking for turn number 3 and 4. Caution flag is out for the second time here tonight. Looks like Brandon Gibbs going to be caught up in this one. Let's go take a look and see what. Well, I think that's going to be on Gibbs blinking. All right, so we're going to jump. I'm going to jump on Snyder. I think Gibbs is going to blink out here, and that is what's going to cause the problem. Yeah, blinks out there. He's still gone. He's still gone. He's still gone. Oh, he just reappeared right in front of Snyder. Caution flag comes out for the second time here tonight. What's up, Caleb? What's up? As we are going to line them up 2 by 2. Once again, we are looking for some green flag action. So Cedar Lake, definitely a unique track. Can cause a lot of issues or can produce some great racing. Once these guys get it figured out, I assume we're going to see some good side-by-side racing. We're going to find out here soon as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Landon Moody going to bring them back to the green flag. Looking for the green flag this time by 4 laps complete. Going to be 5 complete when they take that green flag. Pace truck pulling off. Green flag is out. Green flag's out as they head into turn number 1 and 2. They're going to keep it side by side for that number 2 spot. Oh, the 7 of Riley up the track. They're going to be 3 wide for 4th behind the battle for 2nd. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Still side by side for that number 2 spot. Brett's going to get it at the line. Has that bottom side digging. He's going to try to slide in 1 and 2. Slides up the track. Brad Allman on the brakes. Cuts down up underneath down the back straightaway. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Brad Allman going to get to the bottom side as they come out of turn number 4. Down the front straightaway. Caudill going to keep it. Here comes Brad Allman fighting back down low as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Give that position to Brett Caudill as Brad falls back in line, and Riley trying to dig on both of them as BJ Goodnight starting to breathe down his neck in the number 41. Watch the 63. He is slowly cutting his way up through the field as here comes. Oh, we got lap traffic for our leader. Lap traffic for our leader as it looks like Romney going to push up the track out of turn 2. Almost makes contact with the leader heading into 3 and 4. Logan going to shoot up the track, gives the leader plenty of room out of turn number 4. They touch down the front straightaway side by side into turn number 1 and 2. I know it's frustrating if you're the leader, but he's trying to stay on the lead lap as they head through turn. Oh, big wreck! Big wreck into turn number 3. That was definitely not Brad's fault. That was insane. I don't know what just happened there, but we're going to take another look at that. All right, we're going to take a look at this one. What the hell? That was weird. It looks like he might have net coded off of Moody. Yeah, there was definitely some net code there. Definitely some net code there. If you look real close, they are going to go single file from here on out. But if you look real close, he touches them. But that code got him. Wow, big hit into the outside wall. Caution flag is out for the 3rd time here tonight. Moody's fault. It's always Moody's fault. What's up, Noah? What's up, Noah? Dude was a lap car. That car is definitely junk. That was a big wreck. All right, looking for the green flag as they come out of turn number 4. 10 laps in the books. Make it 11. Green flag is out. Green flag's out as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Going to be Moody down on the bottom side. Brett Caudill going to dig up high. Rides the rim as Moody tries to roll the bottom as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Oh, Brett is looking hungry here tonight in that number 93, all over the back of the number 84 as they head through turn number 1 and 2. He's going to go up, bounce that cushion, digs out of turn 2, grabs the wall, slows him down a tick, but he's going to get up underneath Moody out of turn number 4. Side by side for that number 1 spot. Brett's going to fall back in line. Watch this run he gets out of turn number 2. If he can keep it off the wall, he's going to have a big run here as they come out of turn number 2. He's got to back out of it into 3 and 4. User 634 2377928817 says go 93. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. Here comes Brett up underneath Moody, almost up into him as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Caden says, let's go Moody. Good race up here. These guys teammates, so they're going to try to race each other as clean as possible, but both of them want the win as they come out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway to turn number 3 and 4. Here comes Brad Allman. He wants a piece of the action as they come out of turn 4. Here comes Caudill to the outside. Brett going to dig the outside. Oh, Brett's got it this time out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway. Big run into turn number 3 and 4. Allman's going to jump up in the battle as Moody continues to roll the bottom. Out of turn number 4, down the front straightaway. New race leader is going to be Brett Caudill into turn number 1. Oh, Moody going to bang the wall, trying to run that high side. That's going to open the door for Brad Allman. Brad Allman going to get up underneath him side by side out of turn number 4. Moody's going to have it at the line barely as they head into 1 and 2. He's going to pinch down Brad Allman. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. Brad trying to keep it out of Moody. Moody trying to slow down Brad's momentum. Keeps that number 2 spot out of turn number 4 as Brett Caudill tries to set in the sun. Oh my God, the 7 just sent it. Riley into the back of Moody. Moody almost goes around, and Brad Allman's going to take the number 2 spot. Oh, big stack up there with a little bit of contact as they come out of turn number 4. It is going to be Moody now back to the number 3 spot as Brad Allman has taken that number 2 position. Timmons definitely struggling a little bit in that number 7. He's trying to run that slider, but too much traffic around him as they come out of turn number 4. Don't count. I'm not counting out Driscoll yet. No, Driscoll's going to catfish that bottom right there, not able to make his way around Timmons as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Moody and Allman, let's go, says Caden. Out of turn number 4, down the front straightaway, going to be single file forward now as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Here comes BJ Goodnight looking for that top side. Moody was struggling in the practice race with the high side. He is struggling here as Timmons going to bang the wall out of turn number 4. So Timmons up into the wall. You got to be ultra careful. These right fronts are so sensitive. It's so easy to knock off as they come out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Great battle from third on back as Brad Allman is driving away from this battle as Timmons tries to find his way around BJ as they head into turn number 1 and 2. BJ with a great run through 1 and 2 into the back of Moody. Moody might be holding these guys up just a tick as they head through turn number 3 and 4, struggling with that high side as these guys really have it digging. He's trying to find a spot that he's comfortable. He's going to move to the bottom of 1 and 2. Good run out of turn 2. But BJ with a great run out of 2 shoots out like a cannon, closes into turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway. We got 26 laps in the books. We got 4 laps to go as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Brett Caudill leading the way as they head through turn number 3 and 4. 3 laps to go at the line. Battles for that number 3 spot as BJ Goodnight tries to find his way around Landon. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway. Single file up here at the front half of the field as they head through turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be 2 laps to go. We got a battle for this number 3 spot and a battle for 5th as Clifford Driscoll tries to race his way in. Not in here now that I know of. Out of turn number 4, side by side, it is going to be BJ trying to find his way around Moody as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Here comes Timmons. Timmons going to scrape the wall. White flag is out. They're coming to the checkered. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Here comes Timmons down low. Brett Caudill takes the win. Allman in second. Big contact for 4th. It's going to be Moody. Timmons, BJ, your top 5. Well, that was interesting. Thanks, Mike. I like that. Yeah. Tomorrow we'll have some. We'll have some. Appreciate you guys. We'll have some real modified guys in tomorrow. Let me pause that real quick, and we're going to go through tonight's results and then go talk to the top 3. Remember, we got one more race. This is back-to-back races, so we will be back with UMP Modifieds coming up next. It's going to be Brett Caudill with the win. Brad Allman in second. Landon Moody third. BJ Goodnight in fourth. Going to be Riley Timmons in that number 5 spot. Clifford Driscoll in 6th. Scott Dobbs in 7th. Going to be Nicholas King in that number 8 spot. Tyson Banks in 9th. And Josh Smith in 10th. Wesley going to be in that number 11 spot. Aaron in 12th. Brandon Gibbs in 13th. Going to be Brad Dyer in that number 14 spot. Wade Connor in 15th, Colt Snyder 16th, Jordan in 17th, and Logan Romney in that number 18 spot. We saw him take a wild ride there here in the feature. And let's go down and find these guys. There we go. Yeah, they did good, Doug. They definitely did good. We're going to go grab these 3 guys in, pull them into the booth. All right. Interesting race. Man. Brett, you started deep on the start with that invert. Had to race your way up. Moody struggling a little bit out there. And Brad just kind of being patient. Got a good finish here tonight. But Moody, man, that 84 struggled with the top side tonight.
Yeah, there was no, I could not get it to stick the top, but middle and bottom was the only thing I could do all night, really.
Yeah, I've seen you move up there a couple times. Seems like you've really struggled through the middle off, and those guys would really close in on you when you were in the top side. And man, you were able to hold on to that podium, but it was for everything you had.
Was I was sweating there on that on the last couple laps. PJ was definitely, he was coming for sure, and him and the 7, but just I mean, overall, I mean, I had pretty good run, man. Led laps, something I did not think I was going to do in the late models. I was struggling pretty bad in the practice race, but found a little something there, and let's see if we can do it again in the mods.
Well, good run. Why don't you go ahead and give a shout out to friends, family, sponsors?
I want to thank you for putting on the broadcast, Dirt Series Promotions for putting on the Slick Track Challenge all year, 3D Racing, House of Speed, Precision 3D Prints and Design, just Norwood Sim Sports, and all the friends and family watching.
Doug said even Scott got to finish.
Yeah, surprisingly finished.
Yeah, there was crashes and Scott wasn't involved. That's got to be the first.
Yeah,
And,
that's a first, absolutely.
Michael said they all passed tech. Better check the drooping.
Yep.
Brad Allman, man, you were in the mix of that for a little bit. Fell back a little bit on the start, but then took advantage of some mistakes by Moody and a little bit of contact from with him and Timmons. Got that number 2 spot pulled away. Solid performance for you here tonight.
Yeah, I don't know. In practice and stuff, I was a little bit off. Just not got the speed, but I could be fairly consistent, and I just hit my marks, and here I am.
Yeah, I know sometimes I've been in there and we've ran in practice. Sometimes you get frustrated with yourselves. Sometimes you just got to settle in, and you seem to really do it well there in that race. I don't know if you had anything for Brett, but definitely solid second place performance. I don't think you were really contested for that number 2 spot once you took it.
No, I think Brett was a little bit better. Who knows if I'd have got out in front of him right off the bat, but he was really good. Moody he got out front and led some laps, and then that whatever happened with the lap car there, that was almost really bad for everybody. So, but we all made it through it. I hated to see Wes get in the thing right off the bat too. I'd like to race him. He ain't been around in a while, so. But either way, it was a good night. I'll go ahead and thank my sponsors, All Out Graphics, for making the car look good. MDI TV, Dirt Series Promotions, Butt Kicker, House of Speed, Finish First Designs, Turn 2 Photography, Regal Promotions, Precision 3D Printing, Pinnacle Racing Series, Right Rear Racing, and 501 Scale Replicas. Thanks for everything you guys do for us, and hopefully we can do it again here in a modified race.
We'll go have fun in those UMPs, and I might see you again here later.
All right, see you, John.
See you. Brett, man, taking advantage of those early positions and those initial restarts made a huge difference for you here tonight. I know the big question was the lap car. We did go back and look at it. I don't know if you did too. It looks like he net coded actually with Moody.
Oh, really? Yeah, I got an X when I got up there. And I thought maybe I made contact with his quarter, but I was just trying to let him know I was there to, lack of a better term, get the hell out of the way. And then, not like you can't race, but like I'm there, I'm going to take up some room. And then it looked like to me like he just turned right into the wall. So
yeah, you made a little bit of contact, and it looked like iRacing predicted he was going to rotate more, and him and Moody were going to make contact because at the same time Moody was swinging out for the turn. And it just net coded him massively into the wall. It was insane. I thought he turned right also, honestly, when I saw it. But a great run here tonight. We know track position meant a lot. You had the invert, didn't help. You had to start 6th. Got a good start and picked off a couple people early. That had to be key.
Yeah, we're leading the points in this deal. So I was just trying to have fun, but being safe and riding around ain't fun. So I said, fuck it. And we took off and see what happens.
Sometimes you got to lick the stamp and send it, right?
Yep.
Great run here tonight. Why don't you go ahead and give a shout out to friends, family, sponsors?
Yeah. Thanks to my wife. I know my parents are watching. 3D Racing, House of Speed, Justin Norwood Sim Sports, West Side Signs, MDI TV for putting the stream on, Dirt Series for putting the race on. I think that's it.
All right, bud. Go run some UMPs. I know you're good in those.
Appreciate it, bud.
All right, so Brett's going to go run those UMPs. We're going to see if they got that session up. I don't think they have it up yet. We're just waiting for him to put it up, and we will jump over to that. It is not up yet, but as soon as it is, we will be jumping over to that one. What did you guys think of that race? I mean, that was pretty wild here. That was definitely a good one here tonight. See, we still got a few people. Devin, thank you for the follow. Let me go take a look and see the follows we got. Devin, thank you for the follow. That was a good one. It was definitely a good one. Hold on, I'm looking through. We got a couple follows. I want to make sure I get those. Thanks for the follows. If I can find them all. I don't see any more. They must have came early, so I did see the one. Definitely appreciate that follow, Devin. Let's see. What else do we got going on? I know it just shrunk up the picture a little bit. It'll be all right, guys. It'll be all right. Let's see. Do we have... Waiting for them to get that UMP race up. As soon as they get that up, I will be jumping over to that. And we're going to go see if we got any thanks to give anywhere else. Oh, the UMPs are up. All right, let me go jump into the UMPs real quick. I wish there was a quicker way to do this when you're broadcasting. All right, so getting registered for that. We're going to go ahead and pull this intro up real quick while I go ahead and switch sessions. All right, let's see. Join that one. It's Dirt Series Promotions. I put it over on the... Hold on. Let me grab you a link real quick. Let's see if I can do that. Shoot me a message on Discord. Shoot me a message on Discord, Swank. All right, I'm going to go do this real quick. I'm going to try and get Swank over in here real quick. I'm trying to send it a different way, but it's not working. I see you. I see you now. All right. All right, let me get that invite over to you. There we go. All right, I just sent you an invite. Just sent you an invite, bud. All right. No, I'm live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Kick, and TikTok. All right, so you gotta go in and look up Dirt Series and Hosted, and you'll see in their Discord where it says password, and that is the password for the session. They might make you take an EOL on the start though. So go into iRacing Hosted, look up Dirt Series Promotions or Josh Smith, or join off of me. Are we friends on iRacing? You can always join off of me and put the password in. I don't want to say it over to the stream because then everybody that's in Discord will have it. All right, let's see. You can see who is all joined now. Should be a decent field. I don't see you in the Discord though. Oh. All right, I see you. Yeah. All right, let me. All right, I just sent it to you. Yeah, just look it under Josh Smith. Yep. You'll see it. It'll be UMPs at Cedar. All right, so let's get ready. We have about 2.5 minutes left here in the warm-up. We're going to get ready for tomorrow. Monday Night Modifieds are back at Charlotte. Should be a wild one. It's not showing up. Click on my name. You got... I don't know. You're not going to have... Are we friends on... We should be friends on there, right? Yeah. Just click on my name. Okay. Just click on my name, Michael. Swank. Click on my name in iRacing and just join off of me. Oh, hold on. All right, I should be showing now. Should be showing now, Michael. Yo, Peyton, what's up? What's up? Let's see who's got the quick times out there right now. Looks like Clifford Driscoll at the top of the charts with a 14.716. I don't know. I don't know what to say. It's rated and hosted. Should be under Josh Smith or Dirt Series. You must have something checked. It is definitely there. Who's my favorite driver and what, this? I don't have a favorite in this. I hang out with a lot of these guys, so. Wesley's going to be hard to beat. Clifford will be hard to beat. You said I'm a Matt Shepard fan. I'm not a huge Matt Shepard fan. I think Matt Shepard is on the back end of his career. You know, if I have to pick somebody, and I'm going to pick somebody common, I'm going to pick Tim Sears. But, you know, I'm a little biased on that. I kind of work at the track that him and Larry race at weekly. All right, so that is going to be the end of practice. Swank finally found it. You root for it. Yeah, you know, I would just wish he was more consistent. I like him, but he's just like, he either is on. He's either on or off. He's never anything in between. Never anything in between. You know, I'm at Fulton Speedway every fucking Saturday. All right, so Wesley Gwaltney out there in the number 81 as he pulls out onto the track here tonight. He's looking for a good starting spot. They are going to invert. Let's see how many they're going to invert. They're going to invert 7. As Wesley's going to come out with the quick time with a 14.939. I actually might be announcing, I think I'm announcing Fulton because Craig's not coming back this year. So it might be me and Chris up there in the tower. So Clifford Driscoll going to go to the top of the charts. You're 3.5 hours away. Clifford Driscoll to the top of the charts in the number 63 machine. He is looking fast. Right now, Nick King is in that spot that'll put him on the pole. Let's see if he's able to hold on. We got Tyson Banks out there. I expect Tyson to have a decent lap here. Tyson will definitely be... Tyson Banks might put down a good lap here. Don't count him out. He is good in these fixed UMP races as he's going to be 12th and prove me wrong. You'll be at Summerfest. You going to make it to Fulton Speedway? All right, so Tyson going to come out of turn number 4. Let's see if he's able to pick the lap up. That lap up. He is not. He's going to be 12th quick. All right. I'll be at Fulton for sure. I actually have right here on my floor the Summerfast freaking banner that I stole from Fulton. All right, so Brad Allman in the number 2 spot. He's having a hot night here tonight. He's looking good. Could he upset these guys? VR went 40. Oh, I've been there. You stole yours from Brewerton? Yeah. If I didn't have kids, I'd probably be helping out at Brewerton too, but it's hard for me to find somebody to help with the kids. Michael Swank is out on the track. Timmons out on the track. So Swank has made it out there in the number 27 machine. I didn't really steal mine. Corey said I could have it, but so Swank out there on the track. Let's see what he's able to put. He got no practice, so let's see where he's able to put the number 27. He's going to put it 6 quick with a 9.66. 0 practice in that number 27. Impressive lap time for him as he heads through turn number 3 and 4. That's going to be the end of qualifying. How about that? 6 quick. That'll put him on the outside pole. Yours blew off the fence. So let's see if they put him at the end of the pack or not, because he did not make the driver's meeting. These guys going to pull out of the track, burn this track in a little bit more as we get ready for tonight's race. 30 laps here to finish out the night for the Slick Track Challenge. We'll see how many laps they're able to do here tonight in this. What's up, Ace? What's up, buddy? As these guys pull. Oh, my God. Nick King just wrecked the field coming off of pit road. Okay, answer, Ace. How many laps before the first caution? They should be able to get some more in this one. I wouldn't be surprised if it goes caution free, but if there's going to be caution early, it'll be within the first 5 laps. You're as Matt and Matt. I mean, it's kind of hard not to put Matt and Matt on there. I'll tell you what, though. These guys can't sleep on Timmer. Timmer's been definitely stepping it up. KSOS. I don't know. What do you mean KSOS? We're going to Google it. I don't know. There's a lot of people talking about it. I don't know what it means. But I see. Why did I get a... All right. I have no idea. No clue. I told you Tyson would be fast. He's fast out here in practice. I have no clue. The first time I ever heard it is when you said something. First time I've ever heard it. Means shit out of luck. It says, it's like, okay, shit out of luck. All right, so we're going to see how much warm-up they do tonight. We got 30 laps in the UMPs. You can see they're a little bit more stable. Definitely a slower car. So that definitely helps. Guys, make sure you are all following my YouTube also. It's MDI TV now. I will be posting some VODs over there. I am going to try to make a little bit of a comeback and work my way back up in the big blocks. Used to be pretty fast in them, but it's been a while, so I got to knock the rust off, and I will be documenting some of that and posting some of my races. I on YouTube if you guys want to follow that. Should be fun. Something a little different. As it looks like that is going to be the end of the warm-up. These guys are going to pull in, and we are going to get ready for tonight's race. All right, let's get ready for tonight's main event. Starting on the pole here tonight in the main event, it is going to be the number 84 of Landon Moody. I just realized that I had the wrong track up there tonight. Starting in that number 2 spot on the outside of row number 1, it's going to be the number 27 of Michael Swank. Starting inside row number 2 in the number 93 machine. He won the first race here tonight in the Supers. He's looking for 2 in a row. It's going to be Brett Caudill. Starting outside of him in the number 41 machine, it's going to be BJ Goodnight. Starting inside row number 3, it's going to be Wesley Gwaltney. Starting into 6 on the outside of row number 3, it's going to be Brad Allman. And starting inside row number 4 here tonight, he is our quick time 2 times here tonight. It's going to be Clifford Driscoll. Starting outside of him in the number 43, it's going to be Nicholas King with Cody Connor starting in 9th. Josh Smith's going to start in that number 10 spot. Wade Connor in 11th. Chris Peters going to start in that number 12 spot with Tyson Banks in 13th. Brad Dyer in 14th. Scott Dobbs 15th, and Riley Timmons in that number 16 spot. They're going to line them up side by side into turn number 3 and 4. I don't have a console, Levi. I wish I lived. Oh yeah, we got crazy tracks out here. You know that. Go 93. Let's go last place, says Michael. Dalton says he races World Outlaws, Levi, as these guys set it down the back straightaway looking for the green flag as they head into turn number 3 and 4. When are they going to fire off? Well, when the green flag flies, because all starts on green as they come out of turn number 4. 30 laps here tonight. Oh, I guess not. A little bit of premature excitement there. He forgot to hit 1 to go. I just placed my... It would be cool. Look, I might have to... I might figure out a way to do like fantasy racing with our Monday Night Mods or something. I'm going to work on that. All right, now we're looking for the green flag as they come out of turn number 4. Get ready for 30 laps of high-pace action. As they come out of turn number 4, green flag is out. Green flag's out as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Battle for that number 2 spot as Caudill holds the bottom side. Swank up high. He's going to try to seal the number 2 position, but Caudill going to dig back down on the low side. Out of turn number 4, down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. I can't do any World Outlaws because I don't have a console. Out of turn number 4, down the front straightaway. Looks like we had one off the track already, as the yellow flag comes out. So yellow flag on lap number 1, basically. Let's go see what happened there. Oh, something happened early. He's already broke. Let's see. Well, it wasn't the last place guy. Oh, he just slipped and he got rear-ended and it broke the right front. And, yep, caution flag comes out early. They didn't even make it into turn number 1, guys. All right, so they're going to get a single file. We're going to get it doubled up. We're going to try this one again. Yeah, last one, Ethan. Yeah, I'll be on afterwards. I'll jump over. All right, so it is going to be a Delaware restart. It's going to be Landon Moody leading the way with Brett Caudill and Michael Swank side by side for that number 2 spot. All right, looking for the green out of turn number 4. Green flag is out as Moody goes early and leaves these guys behind him into turn number 1 and 2. It's going to see side by side for that number 2 spot. Swank going to try to dig the bottom. Caudill up high down the back straightaway looking for turn number 3 and 4. Mark says appreciate. Hope Moody wrecks as they come out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway. Still side by side for second. Caudill headed at the line. Out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Swank going to dig up underneath. It is 2x2 into turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4, it's going to be Caudill as Swank is starting to go the wrong way. Tries to slide up in front of Wesley. Makes a little contact. Wesley up the track. He's 3 wide behind him. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Here comes Brett looking for the win. He is going for 2 in a row as they come out of turn number 4 trying to make that pass around Moody. I don't know who Mark Hodge is. Out of turn to number 2, it's back to single file as Brett Caudill had to get back in line. Looks like Wesley holding strong on the outside. There's still 3 wide for the number 4 spot. 3 wide out of turn number 4. Wesley finally breaks free. He's going to set his sights back on that top 3. Looking to find his way around the number 27 as they come out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Moody going to move to the bottom side. Brett's going to shoot up high. He's going to get him side by side into turn number 1 and 2. Here comes Brett Caudill digging in that number 93 out of turn number 2. Side by side with Moody. Both lanes looking pretty even and racy as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Here comes Caudill to the outside. New race leader at the line. It's going to be Brett Caudill into turn number 1. Brett going to dig that outside. Moody trying to get that bottom side to work as they come out of turn number 2. He's going to lose a ton of ground out of 2. Has to try to fall up in line as Swank almost gets in the back of him as they come out of turn number 4. Down the front straightaway, Swank had to check up. Here comes Wesley looking up underneath Swank. Slides up the track, almost up into him. They're side by side out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway, here comes Wesley down low. Wesley going to take that number 3 spot. Swank going to try to thread the needle back there. Does he make contact with Driscoll? Might have been a little contact. Gets back up underneath Wesley. They're side by side for 3rd. Out of turn number 2. Looks like Swank has to settle into that number 4 spot as they head through turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be single file for the top 5. Looking pretty racy back here. Chris Peters trying to dig that high side in the number 23. Up around Josh Smith out of turn 2. Big run down the back straightaway into the back of the number 9 of Brad Allman. Out of turn number 4, down the front straightaway. Looks like Swank moves to the high side, trying to find a little bit of speed. Gets sideways out of turn number 2. Yeah, I'm watching so much right now, guys, as they come out of turn number 4. Caudill continues to lead the way. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Moody trying to get that bottom side to work. Will it come in here tonight as we are 13 laps into this one? Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Looks like he's starting to gain a little bit of speed. Let's take a look at the lap times this time by. Last time Moody was quicker. This time it was Caudill. Down into turn number 1 and 2. It is dicey back there. Swank bounces off the wall, almost down into Driscoll. Driscoll going to dig down low as they come out of turn number 4. Down the front straightaway. Swank holding strong up high. He's going to scrape the wall out of turn number 4. He's into the wall hard in turn number 1 and 2. Swank going to fall back to that number 5 spot. Tries to go back to work. He's looking to the bottom side at 3 and 4. Remember, no practice for him. A little bit of the warm-up. He doesn't have quite as much time on this track as these other guys, so he's trying to get a feel for this car as they come out of turn number 2. It is 2 and 3 wide further back in the back as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Looks like Brett is setting off into the sunset as we got a battle back here for the number 6 spot as Nicholas King tried to route the 41 of BJ Goodnight. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway to single file for now. These boys trying to play nice as they come out of turn number 4. 18 laps complete. Here comes Nick King. He's going to take the number 6 spot that time by. Down into turn number 1 and 2, side by side. King has worked his way to the outside, down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. BJ trying to roll the bottom, going to lose a ton of ground. That's going to allow Brad Allman to the high side. It is not the place to be down low, as you can see that as BJ is starting to go backwards in a hurry as they come out of turn number 2. Looks like Wesley is closing in on the back of Moody there. We're going to keep an eye on that battle as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Swank going to ride the wall through 1 and 2. Lucky to not knock the right front off. And able to hold that position for now as Nick King is now all over the back of him. Side by side between Chris Peters and BJ Goodnight into turn number 1 and 2. BJ going to throw Peters going to throw the slider. BJ back with the cut down. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Goodnight going to come back up as Chris Peters stuck back in that number 9 position. Nick King up further up as he is starting to work the number 27 and Michael Swank into turn number 3 and 4. Swank going to feel comfortable through 3 and 4, but watch turn number 1 and 2. This is where Nick seems to be making up all the ground as he rolls the middle of turn number 1 and 2. Swank going to get a good run off of turn number 2, and they're able to hold on as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Still single file for the most part. Here comes Nick King trying to dig down low. Can't quite get there as they are 24 laps into this one. Oh, here comes Driscoll now starting to work Wesley Gwaltney as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Dobbs is still alive, by the way, guys, as they come out of turn number 4. Down the front straightaway, 5 laps to go. 5 laps to go down into turn number 1 and 2. Driscoll going to dig down low. Can't get the run off. Wesley going to get a good run off of 2. Closes the gap on Moody. Battle looking like it's going to be for second on back as they come down the front straightaway. 4 laps to go. 4 laps to go down the back straightaway. Clifford trying to get that bottom side to work. The Catfish has not come alive here tonight. Not able to work the bottom side as they come out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway. Battle back here between Swank and King. Oh, Moody's going to get the wall. That's going to open the door for Wesley. Wesley going to get up underneath him as they head into 3 and 4. A little bit of contact. Both of them up the track. Who's going to have that spot at the line? It's going to be Moody at the line that time by. Oh, Wesley slides up into Moody. Can Moody just wreck already? Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway into 3 and 4, still side by side for that number 2 spot. White flag is in the air. 1 lap to go. Moody trying to hold on. Wesley going to shoot up high. Wesley going to shoot up high. Here comes Driscoll down low out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. Wesley going to shoot it in hard into 3 and 4. Not able to get it. It's going to be Brett Caudill with the win. Moody in second. Gwaltney in third. Driscoll and Swank your top 5. There goes my buddy on last place. Let's see, who was it? I think he moved up a little bit, maybe. All right, so these guys are going to pull down. Riley. Yeah, he moved up, didn't he? Yeah, he moved up to 13th. Just a couple spots. All right, let's go ahead and hit up the results, and we'll bring in the top 3. It is going to be Brett Caudill with the win. Landon Moody in second. Wesley Gwaltney in third. Going to be Clifford Driscoll in that number 4 spot. Michael Swank in 5th. Nicholas King in 6th. Going to be Brad Allman in that number 7 spot. BJ Goodnight in 8th. Chris Peters in 9th. Going to be Josh Smith in that number 10 spot. Scott Dobbs 11th. Cody Connor in 12th. Going to be Riley in that number 13 position. Wade in 14th. Tyson Banks 15th. And Brad Dyer in that number 16 spot. Tomorrow night will change your luck. Well, you got 2 opportunities. You got 2 opportunities tomorrow night. All right, let's go ahead and bring in the top 3. Yeah, I agree. I agree, Swank. That's 2 for Scott, and yeah, he survived both of them. Well, ain't this the funky bunch? What's up, guys? You wiped that sweat off? That was a lot of work.
Oh, yeah.
Except for Brett. He had the easy job.
No, my shoulder still hurt.
Wesley, man, they did not make it easy for you here tonight. Big, hard racing. I don't think you got a position easy tonight.
No, not in the slightest. It is what it is. Try to race everybody clean and not make any contact with anybody, and then apparently show my nose to someone, my nose gets chopped, or I get a right rear, as I got from that 27. So it is what it is. I'm just trying to roll and just get the best finish I could. I kind of got stuck behind there and make the best out of a bad situation.
Still a decent run for you here tonight. It's not easy. You've been away from these guys for a little while. Slick track. Cedar Lake is unique. It's not the hardest track, but it's not the easiest, and everybody seems to have a different driving style. Is that what you think causes a lot of the contact here?
Agreed. Yeah, I mean, everybody drives it a little bit differently. The biggest thing is people just trying to run each other out of room. I don't know what it is about people worried about getting past rather than passing somebody. That just kind of seems to be an overall iRacing problem. If I'm out of line and I get past multiple cars, and I just wait until I can get in a spot. But I guess I have a little bit different mindset in that note. It is. You can run the top, and some people just aren't very good at running the top. Some people try to run the bottom and are real good at it. I mean, guys like Cliff are really good at rolling the bottom, and then there's other folks who just ain't. It's just part of it. So I don't know. It is what it is. You got to attack the track however fits your driving style best.
Well, good run here tonight. Why don't you give a shout out to friends, family, sponsors?
Yeah, I got to thank all my teammates over at Mud Duck. Just kind of a one-off appearance over here. I've been finding some other stuff to run. So good win for Brett on that note, and good second for Landon. Late model race didn't exactly go the way I wanted it to, but it is what it is. You got to thank all of our sponsors: CFM, Missoula Sea Speed Shop. We got TAC 3 Defense. We got a whole bunch of folks. I haven't looked at the thing in a while, so just appreciate everybody that's on the race car. Anthony Ray for keeping me looking good, and I'll see y'all someone down the road.
Well, good run, Wes. Good seeing you, and maybe you'll see you again here soon.
Yes, sir. You have a good one.
You too. Moody. Man, you struggling here tonight. I mean, you've gotten some podiums, but struggling here tonight at Cedar. Just seems like it's so hard to get the feel here sometimes.
Well, I will say I felt way better in the modified than I did in the late model in terms of, I guess, comfortability wise. But Brett was on rails. Once he got around me, I knew it was over. So it was just a battle of just hanging on to second and not letting Wes get around me. But no, just a hard race. This track's not really. I mean, it's not really been. I won't say it's not my favorite, but it doesn't like me, I guess. Let's just put it that way. But I've always had not great luck here. But but 2 podiums, I can't really complain. All of us were pretty fast tonight, and the car was it was pretty good.
Yeah, you're definitely digging hard in this UMP. It's a little bit more versatile than the Supers. Supers are a little bit more. You gotta really hook up that bottom or really hook up the top. You were able to run the middle a little bit in there, and the UMPs being a little bit slower. You think that's the difference that made it a little bit easier to run this track?
Oh yeah, I think with the way the UMPs are, they are a little bit slower than the late models. It's same motor. It's just the tires that are making it different. It's just small. You run smaller tires here, and it makes a huge difference in grip wise. But I mean, overall, I just felt more comfortable in the UMP, and the UMP. I mean, I'm not as good in the UMP as I used to be, but I can still get it done on these slick tracks.
Well, good run in the ugly mods here tonight. I mean, the UMPs. Why don't we give a shout out to friends, family, sponsors?
Well, I mean, you can call them that because, I mean, you're from up north, but now I can see where you're going. You for the broadcast, Dirt Series Promotions, putting this on, 3D Racing, House of Speed, Precision 3D, Princeton Designs, Justin Norwood, Sim Sports, and all the friends and family watching, and good win to Brett.
I really thought that was what the U and the M stood for. I'm wrong?
Well,
No,
I mean,
I'm just kidding.
Whatever way you want to put it. I mean, I'm just saying you're from up north. You're a big block guy. So, I mean, you can call them whatever.
Good run here tonight. Brett,
Appreciate it.
you were perfect.
Yes, sir.
You were perfect tonight.
I am perfect.
I'm
Never had
sure
a doubt. I knew it. I told everyone before the race that I was perfect.
you woke up this morning and you pissed excellence, right?
I did. I even drank it afterwards because I need to keep it.
Man, that thing was on rails here tonight. You played a little game with Moody. You know, Moody wasn't teammate or not, wasn't going to make it easy on you. And you duked him down to the bottom and took the top away and drove around him on that outside. Man, that outside, when you hit it, it was hooked up.
Yeah, it was. I was just trying to be clean and have a good time, and I really screwed up on my qualifying lap there. But with an invert, it kind of helps you. Because then I went out in warm up and ran fastest lap, I believe, unless I'm just got a huge ego and can't stop myself. But I thought I did. But yeah, it was just a clean, fun run.
Hold on, we're gonna look. You did get the quick time by 0.012 over Wesley. But
Okay.
Wesley just whispered and said, "Yes, you got a big ego." No, just kidding.
Correct.
Oh man, that thing was solid here tonight. Not a whole lot of lap traffic to mess with in this one, so made it a little less chaotic. Definitely a cleaner race. Why don't you go ahead and give a shout out to friends, family, sponsors?
Yeah, wife, parents for watching. 3D Racing, House of Speed, West Side Signs, Justin Nordstrom Sports, MDI TV, and Dirt Series.
All right,
Putting on the
guys.
series.
Great run here tonight. Thanks for putting on a show, and I will talk to you guys later.
Later, buddy.
All right, guys, that's going to be it for me tonight. We'll be back tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Modified Opener. Big Block Modifieds, Monday Night Modifieds are back at 7 p.m. Eastern, and then at 8:45, we'll be back with the World Outlaw Late Models. You don't want to miss the action tomorrow night. That is going to be a lot of fun. Michael says good. Yes, it is definitely good. I miss him. Plus, I'm going to make a big comeback with the Modifieds. I will be running mostly Tuesday nights, and I will record it, and we'll be posting it up on YouTube. So thanks for coming out, everybody. Make sure you guys get those likes, shares, and follows in. And as always, until next time, be safe and have a good night.